All right. Well, for those of you guys who have tuned in with me so far, thanks for checking out my second video. That's embarrassing. Anywho, I'd love to get your opinion on one matter, and it's the idea of a Trump presidency. You know, I'm really not all for it. Of course not. However, there's still a mixed opinion about what Hillary's been up to over these years, and I don't like referring to as Hillary. It's Miss Clinton, Secretary Clinton, Senator Clinton. The person who's running to be the president of America, Clinton. So, whether or not her past has put her in a position that she can no longer be president, I think is a matter to be investigated and reported. And whether or not that report comes out as positive or negative should really determine whether or not she is a good candidate. Because I think if the report comes out in an overall positive outlook, which technically it hasn't so far, so if it does, that does open her up. However, what about Trump being president? Let me just ask that question real quick. So, if you're like me, you might not be satisfied with the overall scheme of things and how they're going on in America right now. And I don't really have specific grudges I want to put out in any of these videos. So instead of putting into that, what I want my responses to be are based on the idea that we could use Trump to renegotiate not only the presidency, but the entire establishment. I believe that Trump is willing to do anything. Anything. He's already pretty much said he's willing to do anything. And he's had to reverse a lot of his policies because he's willing to do anything. And then people came along and said, you're not allowed to do that, man. And he said, oh, okay, I guess I can't do that. So, I understand his position for the most parts. And I understand that place that he takes. And I think that there's no reason the next 4 years of America need to be so darn hectic that we need the most absolute best president that we could ever have in America, especially considering we may not even have that person running right now. We might not even have that option on the table. We're between two shitty people almost, and one of them is going to do nothing. And the other one can do anything. Just put that in your minds real quick. I understand what you're saying is, this is what he wants to do, and this is how he is reacting to situations, and it's not reacting well, and I don't want someone who's going to react that way to have their hand on a button. And I completely agree about that, even if I don't even see a threat, even if I don't even see a need to have a finger on the button for the next 4 years. I understand that point of view. However, you gotta come back around to the fact that if you want to get something done, you gotta elect somebody who's gonna do something. And I think we use this opportunity as a kind of stepping stone. And we can together, we have technology, damn it. Like, really, this is not the 1700s anymore. There is a better way to get the opinion of the people and to make a government which is representative of the people, which is a representative of the people. Isn't like a difficult times we're in where we can't get the popular opinion and we don't understand how to lead our country. There are, I think, a plentiful multitude of ways that we could go about in rearranging the establishment without harming the security of our country. And that Trump could definitely lead us through that time. I don't think we're going to have an issue really with security necessarily. We might have some turmoil inside our hearts, and we might be fighting amongst ourselves over some of our own ideas. I could see how we might have an America on an America situation while Trump is president, while we're discovering who's sitting next to us. I don't necessarily see that as a bad thing. So, let me get your opinion specifically on how far we might be able to go rearranging America while Trump is Mr. President. Of course, this is a hypothetical situation. He's so down in the polls right now, it's almost nonsensical. But, given the opinion that he could do anything because he doesn't give a crap, he'll do anything. What could we force him to do? I don't want to bully Mrs. Clinton. I don't think I could bully Donald Trump. Sounds like a challenge. And Mr. America, I do believe you have signed up for a challenge. And one is coming. Either way.